Journey of IGA 2026 Rightward arrow 3D, 10D AIDNN engine, cognitive cube, rightward arrow NeuroGov plus, advanced AI. From Dr. Suri's desk newsletter. The journey of IGA 2026 did not begin as a product, it began as a warning. A warning that intelligence without authority, no matter how accurate, becomes dangerous at scale. Through PhD and post-PhD research, this insight matured into a governance-first architecture, the 3D, 10D AIDNN engine, cognitive cube, where domain expertise is treated strictly as input, never as command. In this work, Dr. Pradeep K. Suri formalized a constitutional rule for AI systems: governance must remain constant while intelligence evolves. This principle exists to prevent silent automation, embedded bias, and fragmented accountability failures that escalate from technical errors into societal risks when AI is deployed across industries, nations, and generations. To translate this doctrine into practice, NeuroGov Plus, Advanced AI, emerged as the governing layer that operationalizes IGA 2026. NeuroGov Plus ensures that pure AI remains inform only, while analyzer-driven governance decides, records, and defends outcomes through the KPI, TSI, OSI decision spine. At the execution layer, IGA 2026 cockpits carry this invariant governance into real-world domains: education, healthcare, manufacturing, finance, logistics, smart cities, and public administration, allowing domain data to plug in safely without compromising authority. Together, IGA 2026, NeuroGov Plus, and the Cognitive Cube form a warning-aware AI ecosystem, one designed not merely to predict the future, but to remain accountable to it. Auditor lens under IGA 2026. Evidence upload, zoom inspection, and verdict tagging enabled. Current evidence tag is pass. JSON files loaded. Evidence file, auditor_evidence_sample.json. Templates file, reviewer_note_templates.json. Policy file, IGA 2026_policy_clauses_sample.json. Pure AI is inform only. Analyzer 1.0 governs. NeuroGov Plus assures. Analyzer 1.0 evidence image loaded. File name is analyzer.png. Review only. This image presents Analyzer 1.0 as a governance interpretation engine, not an AI prediction system. It is structured across three clear layers: analyze, govern, and assure, to visually enforce the IGA 2026 principle that intelligence may inform, but authority must govern. The absence of any human imagery and the presence of the name Dr. Pradeep K. Suri reinforces that this is a constitutional architecture, not a persona-driven or model-centric system. In the analyze layer, AI and domain systems, shown as NeuroGov Plus AI, policy clauses and control inputs, are strictly limited to producing insights and signals. These inputs are explicitly marked as informational. Threshold rules and policy clauses flow forward, but they do not decide anything. This visually communicates the critical boundary: pure AI remains inform only, preventing silent automation or implicit authority at the model level. The govern layer is the heart of the image, centered on Analyzer 1.0, governance engine. Here, threshold rules, licensed policy clauses, and control gates are interpreted to produce explicit outcomes such as pass, watch, or fail. These are not predictions, they are governance verdicts derived from predefined rules. This layer represents decision authority, ensuring every outcome is explainable, reviewable, and consistent across domains. Finally, the assure layer shows how every verdict is converted into immutable evidence records, audit scores, and compliance artifacts. This layer exists purely for assurance, supporting internal auditors, external auditors, regulators, and future reviews. By separating assurance from intelligence and governance, the architecture guarantees traceability, legal defensibility, and long-term accountability. Under IGA 2026, this image clearly demonstrates how Analyzer 1.0 enables scalable, domain-agnostic governance without ever allowing AI to silently approve or execute decisions. Evidence_ID, EVID 202601250-001. Capture_timestamp, 2026-01-2501:03:49. IGA_layer, assure. AI_boundary. Pure_AI, inform only. Governance, Analyzer 1.0. Assurance, NeuroGov Plus, Advanced AI. Verdict_tag, fail. Reviewer_notes, audit artifact incomplete, request signed approval chain and change control log for last release. Attachments. Image_file name, evidence_image_001.png. Image_description, audit evidence image placeholder, local upload in cockpit, dot. Policy_references. Ref_ID, AUD log 020. Title, local only handling of uploads, no transmission. Type, control. Ref_ID, Poll IGA 2026-002. Title, evidence is non-executable, classification only. Type, policy. Auditor. Name, Dr. Pradeep K. Suri. Role, lead auditor. License_ID, DNNAI 999 Suri. Integrity. #SHA-256, to_B_computed_client_side. Signed, false. Uploaded audit image is evidence only. File name is oneauditLens.png. It does not affect Analyzer 1.0. Current evidence tag is pass. Auditor remark, internal/external. Based on the evidence reviewed, the system architecture demonstrates a clear and enforced separation between intelligence generation and decision authority in accordance with the IGA 2026 governance framework. AI components are restricted to an inform-only role, while all decision outcomes are governed through Analyzer 1.0 using predefined policies, thresholds, and control logic. No evidence of autonomous or silent decision execution by AI was observed. The review confirms that governance verdicts, pass/watch/fail, are generated exclusively through explicit governance rules and are supported by traceable artifacts, including policy references, structured evidence files, and immutable timestamps. Audit logs and evidence uploads were found to be complete, reviewable, and consistent with stated control objectives. The assurance layer operates independently and does not influence upstream governance decisions. From an audit perspective, the design adequately prevents silent automation and preserves accountability by ensuring that every decision is explainable, reviewable, and attributable to governance logic rather than AI inference. The architecture is domain agnostic and suitable for both internal and external audit use, subject to periodic policy review and control effectiveness monitoring. Final audit verdict, pass. Controls effective, no material governance or compliance gaps identified at the time of review. If you want, I can also provide